that question is about how Black people are perceived elsewhere.
Right.
It's about what will they think of us if we A, B, or C. That is such a censorship, such a self-censorship, that I just couldn't deal with it instantly. And I always knew that I was not going to write keep your best foot forward kind of fake fiction. I felt it was too important. I knew I could not dupe Black readers. I thought they would catch me out if I faked it. On the other hand, when they thought about them reading it, they would be perhaps embarrassed or, wonder. Early on in my career, I remember a young woman in California respond. This is before I'd written the second book. I'd only written The Bluest Eye. And she said, I liked your book very much, and I really love you for writing it, and I also really hate you for writing it because I didn't want them to know. So it was like a public relations effort, right, and always being sort of under the white gaze. And that gaze was so debilitating, so hurtful, so it fructified everything. It just, it was either excessive superstardom or something else. It was just a burden. So I determined to write outside that gaze, and that there would be no, token white vision in the book at all. And also, I had always felt in some of the writers who were African American that I liked a lot, that there was always this voice that was not talking to me. It was talking to somebody else over my shoulder.
So they were writing for whites?
In many instances. They were explaining things to people. They didn't have to explain it to me. You know what I mean? I don't mean completely, and I certainly don't mean totally, but I think it's not because I'm a writer or even a reader, because I'm an editor, and I can feel that voice when it's being addressed outside rather than within. And that gave it a kind of awkwardness, because you can't, I suppose it exists in other cultures, but, you don't feel that, maybe some Russian writers are writing for the French. Maybe some French people are writing for the English. You know what I'm trying to say? But what has that got to do with anything? So I just determined to stake my claim right there and not at all respond to this overwhelming perception of a non-Black or a white gaze that was going to judge, respond to, and evaluate everything that I wrote.